Hello and welcome. I'm going to show you how to make your website a little bit more dynamic, a little bit more up to date. Something that you would often see on lots of websites is a Twitter feed or a Facebook feed or some sort of social media feeding into that has live updates. So it makes your website quite dynamic. So in order to do that, all of these websites make it relatively easy for you to embed their material into your own website. So let's have a look at Twitter first of all. So I'm going to find a Twitter page that I want linked to my web page. So first of all, you have to decide what page do you want linked to your website. So for example, I'm going to put in the school's Twitter feed onto this website here, and I want it to appear just under the first heading. So I'm going to link the school Twitter page onto my website that I'm designing. So it's very important that you decide what is relevant to your project. So if you're doing a project on, for example, COVID-19, you might link the Twitter feed of the HSE, or you might link the Twitter feed of the World Health Organization because that's what's relevant to your website. So it has to always be relevant to what you're doing. So I'm just going to give you an example of linking the Moat Community School Twitter feed onto a web page. So I'm going to open up the Twitter page for Moat Community School. So I have it open. You can simply just Google Moat Community School Twitter and you'll find it, and there's the URL for it. So I'm looking up here at my URL and I'm going to copy that. Then I'm going to go to Google and I'm going to type in here publish Twitter embed, for example, and that should get me to what I want to go. And this first link here is publish.twitter.com, and that's exactly what I'm looking for. And it asks you, what would you like to embed? And it says enter a URL. So I'm just going to paste in my Moat Community School Twitter handle in here, and I'm going to press the arrow to move on. It asks you then, here are your display options. Do you want an embedded timeline or do you want a Twitter button? We'll do both so you can see the difference. So let's do the Twitter button first of all. And then it gives you a selection. Select the button you'd like to use. So do you want the bird with the @ and your handle here for Twitter, or do you want a follow button here with your bird? I'm just going to go with this one here. And you simply click on copy code here. It's copied. You go back to your code.org website and I'm going to paste it in. And this is what appears over here. So I have my tweet at MoatCS. So I can pop onto that if I want to. It's the button I can click on. It's live in my web page. And if I click on it, it'll bring me to the Moat Community School Twitter page, which is what I wanted. The other option is to have a look at the timeline shown up in my page. So I'm going to go back to the Twitter publish page. I have a copy to have that done, but I'm just going to have a look at this embedded timeline just to see the difference between them. So we have this one done. Let's have a look at the embedded timeline. And this is what it shows you, all of the tweets from Moat Community School. So that's fine, but that's going to be very big if it looks like that on my web page. So I'm going to go to this set customized options here, and it allows you to set your pixels. So I'm going to go with 250, and I'll just make it 250 as well. And I see there's my size appearing down here. That looks, and you have a scroll bar. That looks something that I would like to see. Sorry, my scroll bar. So that's something I might want to embed into a web page. You don't want it too big. Remember, you want people to interact with it, and it should just be there on your web page and not taking over the entire web page. So it would be important that you would set the size suitable to you, the coder, what you would like for your design. And then you just click on the update when you're happy with the size. Again, you click on copy code. The code is copied, and I've deleted the previous Twitter handler, and I'm just going to pop in this one by pressing Ctrl V or right click paste. And now this time I have my scrolling feed here instead. This is actually, there's a name on this and it's called a widget. So I have embedded a widget into my web page. That's a new terminology, a widget. So it's now embedded. You can see that it's very easy to do this. It makes your website live. It makes it dynamic. It's a really good thing to use. And you can do it for other social medias as well. Today we just concentrated on Twitter. Thank you.